Hello there everybody, and welcome to a game called Forager. This is a little survival game where you start out on this island, and pretty much you have to do the normal survival game things of collecting resources, and there's a thunderstorm going on. You have to do the normal survival game thing of collecting resources, and you earn XP when you do that. And as you earn XP, you can level up and get more skills and various unlocks. And one of those unlocks are coins. And when you get coins, you are able to purchase new islands and just expand as you go. And there's new things to unlock on different islands and just various things to do. So there's a lot of there's a lot to do in this game that I've seen so far. I've played a little bit of it, but not too much. I'd say I was still pretty early game in the save that I had before this, but we are starting brand new, and hopefully you enjoy this series. I don't know how long the series will be, but we'll just kind of go until I guess either I get bored of it, or you guys just don't want to see any more of it, or we end up beating it. So, yeah. And this little thing, it is a little fairy thingy, or pixie, I'm not sure what it's called, but you get it and you get 10 XP from it. And hopefully the game audio is not too loud. I'm looking over at the recording stuff and it seems a bit loud. So let me just turn down, you can see my volume right there, because I'm probably not recording the screen how I should be. But yeah, we're just going to keep mining stuff. And our energy is going down up here, so we will have to eat to bring that back up. But we'll just keep going until we can level up and start working on collecting some skills. I'll have to take a look at skills to see which one I should get first, because I know that I waited way too long to get something that was really good in my previous save, so I need to make sure to get that early on, because it's very useful. And we're level 2. So you can see up there it says we have 1 skill point. So now I have to remember how to... Okay. So here's the inventory. There's all the stuff I have. This is all the gear and everything that I'll collect. And here's the skills. Okay. So magic is what leads to one of the important things I wanted to buy. And I think we'll probably go with magic first, because industry allows us to unlock all this and gain XP when building structures. That's kind of good. That can wait a little while. The economy, this is how we start getting coins and being able to buy islands. So we'll instantly gain 40 coins. Forges create 4 extra coins every time. But we won't be going with this right now. We'll start with magic, because it allows us to gain more XP. So we will use our skill point on this. And then this is the thing that I wanted to get pretty early on, because it allows us to... I can't really fully remember why, because it's been a little bit since I played the game, but I do remember that I needed to get that early on. The thing that I can think of right away is that it allows us to get bombs, which allow us to break things a lot easier. And at the rate that things start growing sometimes, the islands get a bit crowded, so it's easiest to just put down a bomb and run away and allow it to clear the area for us. But as we go, we will start seeing some animals coming in, some enemies. My energy is getting low, so I need to... let's add that to the toolbar. And now I can eat the food. There we go. And I'll just continue doing this. And it is giving me a tutorial, I think. Just what the character's saying, but we can wait to listen to that for a bit. I just want to make sure I gather a decent amount of resources before we really do too much. So go around and continue gathering trees. I My mouse went right off of that. So there we go. We'll get this iron, and we'll get that rock and some more berries, and then we'll work on getting our first things crafted. So I'll grab this. I'll go down here and get that. And I can't do anything with that yet. And I might as well just go ahead and get the, or get to level 3 before I move on to trying to craft things, that we can go ahead and get the economy going. There we go. So now we'll just go to our skills. And we'll go ahead and buy the economy. There we go. So now we can unlock trade and storage, which we will wait a little bit for. And we can buy land here. So this is the only one that we can afford at the moment, but I will wait just a second to buy that. Instead, we will build a furnace. So I think I'll put that right there. And then, is there anything else that I should do? Oh, the bridges are helpful for a little bit later on. Fish trap would probably be a good idea. Do we have the resources for that? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a fish trap there. And see if there's anything. Okay, we can make coal. So let's go ahead and make some coal, that way we can... maybe I shouldn't make that much. We'll do that. So that'll produce, and we can go ahead and start mining a little bit more before we buy the next island. And the coal over there will just produce, and we can go pick it up whenever we're ready to pick it up. So I'll grab all this. Make sure we get as many resources as we can. And I will have to eat here in a second. So might as well go ahead and do that. There we go. And we will get better foods later on, that we don't have to sit there eating for as long. Because that noise, I assume, will probably get a little bit annoying after a little while. So, yeah. And I'm really hoping that my voice is hearable over the game, because it looks like for the audio it is kind of competing with each other a little bit. But I'm not sure, because usually my audio, the game audio, is way quieter than it should be, so we'll see how it turns out, I guess, and I'll adjust it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and buy this land, and we got a rainbow. So this is very different from the first island that I got in my other playthrough. And I don't think there's too much here that's really important. I don't know what the rainbow does, or if it does anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can hit it. But we can gather this, and we now have fiber. Those, I don't really know what the mushrooms do. They just kind of sit there and spoof out particles. Spoof's probably not the right word. Oh, and there's our first enemy. So there are slimes as enemies in the game. We can kill those and take the slime. Have to eat a little bit of food, I guess all of it. Because we did lose a little bit of health there. And we're not playing on like a hard mode or anything, so I don't think I'll die for good once I die. So we should be good there. And we caught some seaweed. That's not really what we were hoping to catch. But we will get stronger as we go and be able to kill these things a bit quicker later on down the road. For now, let's go ahead and craft some iron ingots. That'll help us get started with some other things. And we'll just continue foraging so that we can level up, because that is the name of the game, Forager. Is what we are meant to do. And there we go. We're level 4 now. Go ahead and grab that fiber, because that'll be needed. Go ahead and grab the food. There's gold down there. Go ahead and grab this too. And some coal just spawned. Okay, so let's see what we want to level up now. No, not that one. There we go. Okay. So, trade unlocks the markets. We don't really need those yet. Industry. We could do this to get XP for building structures. Foraging. Don't know if we'll need that yet. Combat. Could do that. But I think we'll just go with industry for now, because that'll unlock a way to do some other things. Such as sewing. And this will help us get a bigger inventory space. And this, I can't remember exactly what all that's for. But yeah. So we have that now. And I think, just to make a quicker pathway, I keep pressing tab to craft. I can't remember what game I was playing where that is how it is, but I know I was playing something where I had to press tab a lot. There we go. Oh, I didn't press escape enough. There we go. But now we can just walk over and grab this pretty easily. And we will have to eat. So we'll do this real fast. And we do have to eat fairly often. So we'll be hearing that noise quite a bit for a while. So sorry if it does get a bit annoying hearing the constant eating sound. But we can't do anything without energy, so we need to. Okay, so let's gather a little bit more. And then we should probably craft some more coal. And we did just catch something in the fish trap, which I think I'll have to make some more of these. More seaweed, okay. Now let's go ahead and do this. Okay, we're out of berries. So there we go. And now let's craft... We'll do that. And just get that started. And I'll chop down some more trees to make up for the wood that we just spent on that. And we'll let the coal build up, gather some resources, and work on unlocking some more things. I think there is something that we get eventually that allows us to earn coins for breaking things, if I remember correctly. It could be that, or just for killing slimes and other animals. Or it could be for both. I can't really remember. Alright, we need to find some berries. Because we are starting to get low on energy again and running low on food. So let's go ahead and eat these. And yeah. So, one thing that I do want to say real quick is let me know in the comments section if, first of all, if you're enjoying this series. I know it's only the first episode, but just if you enjoy it so far. And if you think this is something that should stay as a video series, or if I should stream it. Or maybe even both. I could do some episodes streamed and record most of them. Kind of like we did with some series back in the day. In the early days of the channel. And I guess, probably in the long run, we're still technically in the early days of the channel, but the early days. Because I would be willing to stream this, it's just, I am coming up with, or thinking of a lot of games to stream right now. So I don't want to get too much on the plate and then not have time to stream everything that I want to stream. Of course, if we start doing those night streams like I have been thinking of, and I mentioned in a recent live stream, then we will have more time. Let's go ahead and cook that fish, because that does good for our hunger. And we'll go ahead and eat these berries just to get it up a little bit. And now I want to go ahead and stick the fish in the toolbar. And we could probably stick this in the toolbar. That way we have a couple of food options. So go ahead and eat that. And I'll eat these. And hopefully we caught another fish. Nope, more seaweed. Okay, so we did level up. Let's go ahead and look at what we want to purchase next. So, oh, we could... Now, combat would be pretty good to have, but I think we'll go a trade for now. That way we can get more coins to unlock more islands. Because we can sell items that we pick up. So, market price is reduced by 15% for that one. And that unlocks banks, which this is actually really good. I think this will be the next thing we get, because banks generate money over time. And I think the more banks you have next to each other, the quicker they generate money. So that'll probably be the next thing we go ahead and do. But let me just collect a little bit of wood right here. And we will see how much it costs to build the market. We need leather. Okay, so we won't be able to do that for a while, so we'll have to just save up to save up our XP to get a bank. So we'll make sure that that's the next thing we get, and we'll be able to expand our islands a bit more. So I just want to... when our health went back up, I can't remember how that happened. What do we do to get our health back up? I don't know. Maybe it was eating the fish. I gotta go back up and pick up those rocks. Okay, so we'll grab that. We'll get this coal. And as we go, it does take longer and longer to level up. But also, we will be getting more ways to obtain more XP, I think. So, it shouldn't be too terrible of a wait. And I also don't know if this is a game that I should do some off-camera grinding or not. So I kind of want to do most of it on camera. But also at the same time, that could get pretty boring pretty quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft up all of our iron that we can. There we go. We'll get that going. Catch a fish. And I might go ahead and build a second furnace, too. So that'll get us a little bit of XP, and we'll be able to do more things at once. So let me just eat a little bit real fast. And then we can build another furnace. There we go, 19 XP. And we will use this one to cook our fish. That way we can have a little bit of food there. Okay, and we're getting pretty close to leveling up again, so you can unlock the banks. There's another fish. Go ahead and get that one cooking. Go down here and grab this coal, so we don't have to waste too much wood on making coal. And was that the last of that? I think it was, so we'll go ahead and get that smelting. Some extra food. Get some more stone. I think after this we'll level up. There we go, level 6. Okay, and we'll go ahead and kill this slime too. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and unlock banking. And see what it costs to build a bank. Because that'll allow us to, like I said earlier, generate money. Okay, and I won't look at any of that yet. I just want to see how much it is to do this. Okay, so it's gold, steel, and brick. Okay, should be pretty easy. We can go ahead and get... we'll go ahead and get some coal smelting in here. Let's do the max amount and cut down more trees. Because we will need quite a bit of coal. And I will go ahead and eat all of that. And we'll just continue chopping down trees. So yeah, we're making some pretty decent progress. I will probably have to wrap up the episode here soon, because I want to try to keep these around the 20-minute mark, and it is just about to hit 20 minutes here in a few seconds, so we'll be wrapping up in just a minute, but in the next episode, hopefully we'll be able to get banks and get some more islands unlocked. Because there are some interesting things that come up once we start getting those. But yeah. Let's go up and grab this. We caught another fish. I didn't actually know if it was a fish or not. I just got a lucky guess right there. Craft one of those. And let's check one more time what we need for the bank. Okay, so we need 10 gold, 1 steel, and 20 brick. Okay. So it was 1 steel. Let's see what steel requires. Okay, we'll go ahead and make the steel. And that's good. Gold spawned right there. So there we are. That is almost done making our coal, so we'll be able to smelt up the gold. And I'll go over here and get the slime for the XP. And another one spawned in. There we go. Eat this fish and then these. Run back. We'll go ahead. I'll get the gold first. Okay, and then we'll grab the stone. And now, in one furnace, I'm going to get the gold smelting. Oh, whoops. I accidentally only did one of them. Alright, so I'll have to wait for that to finish. There we go. And we'll do that. And now let's go ahead and get... We'll only be able to do 16 brick for now. So I'll have to get some more coal. And there's another fish. So yeah, we're well on our way to getting a bank. And once I pick all this up, we'll see how close I am after I kill the slime. I don't want to get attacked while in the menus. I don't know if that's possible, but I think it pauses. Okay, so let's see. We need 2 more gold and quite a bit more brick, but by the time this is done, we'll have just about enough. I'll just have to get a bit more coal before we can do that. But with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this first episode of Forager here. So, hopefully you all enjoyed this. I definitely really enjoyed this game. I played it for quite a while when I first found out about it. And I really did enjoy it. So, hopefully you all enjoy the series and we will be able to continue doing it. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy and you're not subscribed already, then maybe consider subscribing. We are trying to get to 250 subscribers by the end of the year. So every little bit helps. And also liking and commenting helps out a lot too. It helps with the whole algorithm thing that YouTube has going on. So yeah. But with all that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.